Hello, welcome to the class to learn how to use the Storm Studio's Learning Sequencer. A sequencer is a program for making music, and that is exactly what we have here for you, completely free of charge. This is the Storm Studio sequencer, where everything is very intuitive and very simple. You can choose whatever instrument you want. You can choose between simple melody or the harmonic vocal quartet, which we will see later in the course. Any of the key signatures. You are learning harmony, so you will learn to use all of them. Any of the time signatures. Tempo, volume, to erase what you have so far. Metronome on, metronome off. Apply to measure, we will see that in a moment. And this is where you write your music. The note that gets written depends on the value you have selected down here. In this case, we are going to place a quarter note. I always have to write on top of a rest. If I want to write where there is no rest, it won't let me. But the rests fill in correctly on their own. If I want, for example, to write an E here and I missed it, I can grab it and move it up or down. Everything is left click. If I want to erase it, it's right click. Back here again. The E was here, but now I have to place it on the rest. They all fall into place. And here I place the F, and here I place a G. And here, for example, let's say I want the key signature to change to E flat major. So I select the G, make sure the cursor is there, I click apply to measure, and it moves to G in the harmony of E flat major. We always have undo or redo. We have several levels. Any selected note can be made flat, double flat, natural, sharp, or double sharp. We have our boxes for harmonic symbols. You are learning harmony, so you will learn to add symbols to your music. In this case, for example, these are the scale degrees of C major. We have the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth degrees. To play back, it plays from wherever your cursor is. If I move the cursor over here, I can press play and I can see the degrees I just wrote being displayed here. This one is for selecting a note that is foreign to the harmony. We will see this later, but if I click on a note, it highlights it in a different color. I'll turn it on. I can add measures. The lessons use quite a few measures, right? With the scroll, I can move around. I can hide the harmonic symbols while I'm composing, or keep them always visible. And of course, stop and play. And we have the file section here to save your assignment if you want to continue it later. Here is Save As. Here is Open to load an assignment you previously saved. And MIDI to export as a MIDI file for the platform's virtual teacher, which will grade your assignments. There really isn't much more to know. Since the assignments will be done using this sequencer, you will see right there if any of them has any special requirement. Anyway, have fun with it. See you in the first lesson.